Hi, welcome to the Amit Mehta Show, where we bring you the latest insights to help you make informed decisions on your real estate. When you think of Manhattan, what are the images that come in your mind? Tall buildings surrounded by sea, a bustling business and residential district. Well, we've just described Worli in Mumbai because Worli is now transforming into the Manhattan of Mumbai. Let us examine the reasons why this is happening. One of the biggest reasons is availability of land. Mumbai has not been developed into large projects of multi acres. If you look at the suburbs of Mumbai, they are those small buildings of 800,000, 1,500, 2,000 square meter plots. But Worli has abundant of land, and this was not designed for residential building. I remember when I was in college about 20, 25 years back, I used to have a daily commute from Mahim to Churchgate because I was in HR college. And it was a nightmare just getting into a train as it is still today. But I remember that when I used to climb the train, there would be a swarm of blues in the train. Mill workers in blue jumpsuits and blue uniforms. Until about Elphiston and Lower Parel, there used to be the compartment would be filled with blues, and after Lower Parel it would be empty. Today, that blue of mill workers has been replaced by the blue glasses which adorn the Worli skyline. You have 60, 80, 90 story buildings which have come up in Worli, and that is because of the mills that have become defunct and shut. So Worli has abundant of mill lands, which is where the large projects are coming. As soon as you're coming from the Bandra Worli ceiling and you exit at Worli, you can see the skyline and it looks magnificent and it looks gorgeous. And this is just the tip of the iceberg because there are still many lands which are yet to be developed. So one of the biggest reasons why Worli has this feel where you get the feel of like you're in Manhattan is because of the tall buildings that are coming up with multi-acre projects. One of the reasons why Worli has developed in the last 3 or 4 years so prominently is because of its proximity to the three major business districts of Mumbai, which is Nariman Point, Lower Parel, and BKC. Worli sits right in the heart of BKC, Nariman Point, and Lower Parel. It's a mere 15 minutes away from Nariman Point through the newly opened coastal road. It is 5 minutes from Lower Parel and it is 15 minutes from BKC via the Bandra Worli sea link. Because of its proximity, there is always ample of demand as people love to live closer to where they work. So suddenly you see so many new projects which have come up in Worli, but still there is ample of demand. The third reason why Worli has come up as a significant location in Mumbai is because of its connectivity. It is being connected to major parts of Mumbai. One of the biggest connectivity which is coming up is the Shivri Worli connector, where you can take the connector from Worli and exit directly at Shivri. And from there, it would just be a 30-minute drive to the upcoming Panvel airport. Also, the third metro line which is coming up, that is the Seeps Kolaba Underground Metro, is passing by Worli as one of its destinations. So, in about a year, when the metro is open, you can go to suburbs and town via Worli through the underground metro. One of the other reasons also is no height restrictions. So when you look at developments in suburbs, whether it is between Bandra and Juhu or between Chembur and Mulund, most of them have a height restriction as they fall under the airport funnel zone. In the airport funnel zone, you cannot go beyond a certain height, which is let's say 25 or 30 floors. Now, thankfully, Worli does not fall under the airport funnel zone. You don't have a height restriction on the buildings. So you have buildings like Lodha World Towers, which are 80 storied, Oberoi 360, which are 70 storied. So there is no height restrictions, which is why when you are driving on Annie Besant Road or you're driving on Worli Sea Face and you look on your left or right and you see these beautiful glass buildings, concrete buildings, and you feel, wow. You feel as though you're in Manhattan because that's what it replicates. That is because there is no height restriction. Another reason also why Worli has developed is because of the quality and brand of developers which have entered the market in the last decade or so. You have some of the top developers of Mumbai, such as Rahejas, Oberois, Kalpatru, India Bulls, Four Seasons, just to name a few, who are present in the Worli market, and many others who will follow in the next 5 to 10 years, as the other land which are lying vacant or large housing complexes such as the Mada complex, the BDD complex are all opened up. So when you have these developers, the quality of such developers that have come in the market, you know that the area is in demand, that the area is in vogue. One of the reasons why Worli has also picked up is because of the volume and the value of transaction in the market. I remember in the year 1994, जब हम आपके कौन रिलीज हुई थी, तब हम आपके कौन ने 100 crores किया था. That was a benchmark because no other movie had done 100 crores. आज 100 crores के घर वर्ली में लोग खरीद रहे हैं, and it is mind blowing to see the amount of money people are putting in buying their dream homes. I remember 2 years back, we were sitting with a developer, which I cannot name because of confidentiality reasons. But we had asked, the client had loved the house and they had asked, what is the rate per square foot? And the developer said 1 lakh per square foot. And it really shook me because till then, I know the price was hovering somewhere around 95,000. But to hear a 6-figure being quoted per square foot on a property in Worli, I was absolutely bamboozled. तो आज वर्ली में there are pockets on the Worli sea face, on Annie Besant Road, the prime locations, where property prices have gone in excess of 1 lakh. So does it mean that you have missed the bus? Well, the answer is no. Yes, there are certain projects and certain locations where the price tag is huge, but then it gives you the snob value, it gives you the aspirational location or the project or the community to be a part of. But still, there is a lot of value left because there are still locations in Worli and projects that are priced in the region of 55, 60, 70,000 on carpet, where there would be a major value unlocking in the next 5 to 10 years. Lastly, I think Worli sits right in the center of where it is easily accessible for families who are even moving from different parts of Bombay. Like someone who's moving from Bandra or Jew or Andheri, it is very convenient. It offers wide roads. Currently, there is less traffic, less jams, very easily connected to different parts of Bombay. Someone who is moving from South Bombay, let's say a Nepean Sea Road or a Malabar Hill or a Altamount Road, they still get to keep the Sobo tag, even if they are moving to Worli. So that's one of the reasons why people from all over Mumbai are receptible and happy when moving to Worli.